What's up, guys? It's Glenn here with Midtown Power Washers, coming out of beautiful Memphis, Tennessee. Um, we got a beautiful day out today. We're just trying to get this soft wash system, our batch mix system, up to date. We kind of started out with a lot of janky stuff, and we're still janky, but not as janky. So we're moving up in the world. Just kind of wanted to show you what we started out with and what we had going, and then kind of what we're doing now. So, all right, if you look over here, we've got our trailer. It's a 5x8. Now, usually, like right in this area right here, is where my pressure washer is. We got a 4 gallon a minute we use, and we got our surface cleaner, and we got all that good stuff. So right here is actually the what we started out spraying chemicals with, right? Got our little garden hose gun, and it still works. I mean, not great, but it works. And then we got a 130 foot of garden hose, right? We got that from Tractor Supply. I got this hose reel from Tractor Supply. As you can see, it has had chemicals go through it. We knew that this was not going to be a long-term solution to what we were doing, but we really, we had sold some roof washes, and we needed to be able to accomplish it. We'll move up from there. We got to get this stuff going first, right? So we got our 100 gallon tank that we started out with, and that's what we'll keep for as long as that thing will last. And then I got my little box, right? My little box of stuff. I keep my battery in there, my pump in there. I'm gonna take out those leaves and a bunch of that crap because I don't need half of that in there. So that's kind of where we're at, what we started with. Excuse my janky porch because it's been winter time. Majestic. You're majestic. So there's my battery. It's actually a trolling motor battery. We got it charging up. We took it off of, I don't know if you can see it, but that boat back there, my little fat 15-foot flat bottom that we used to fish, we took it off of there. I kind of cannibalized some things to make this happen. Like I said, we kind of sold some stuff, and that's where we were with it. So if you look up here, this is the new stuff. This is what we got going on now. Now that's it's about 280 foot. I bought 300 foot. Obviously it wouldn't fit on there, so we got 280 on there. Should be more than enough for what we're doing. I got some banjo quick connects down here, right there, and then I got a quick connect, or not. I'm gonna end up putting a quick connect on this end, on the inlet valve, but on the swivel. But right now that's what we're gonna rock. So let's get over here to some other things. Here we go. So we got a couple of little things. I'll show you. I start out with the guns. So we got this thing. We made it up. It's a poly wand. That might be familiar to some of you guys that watch these channels. There's a certain company that I basically stole the idea from. I don't know if they made it up or not, but they're the ones that use it a lot, and it seems to work for them, and I trust them to be more knowledgeable than me. So that's one that we made, and we'll give that one a shot. I think this one's going to be better for roofs and stuff. For something that I'm going to be doing a lot of spraying on, I think this is going to be the way to go. Just from the feel of it, I can turn this little mini ball valve, and I turn it on and she sprays, and then I turn it back off. So it's a pretty simple setup. It should have good flow because we don't have anything in there. This is just a straight pipe coming straight through with a ball valve, and then it gets pressurized down here a little bit. But yeah, so this is the way we're starting out with. We've got that one. We've got an adjustable tip, which I had on my garden hose, which was great. So I'm definitely going to stick with that. I don't have a J-rod, but this is the way to go. I get plenty of distance. I get that fan that I want. If I want to a big fan, I can get a big fan. If I want a medium fan and a little more distance, I can get that. So this really gives me that option to be able to really go through and fine tune what I want to spray and how I want to spray. The second gun is a Suttner, right? The ST510 Suttner Poly gun. And I see a lot of guys use these. Some guys actually put a poly tip, or put one of these extension tips on here. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna keep her like this right here. You know, we want some. And then I've got, you know, my adjustable to go in and off of that. They're both got banjo quick connects on the ends, just in case one goes down or something messes up. I can quickly pop the other one on and go about my business and figure the rest of the stuff out later when I get home. So that's that. Now let's get to the heart of the whole system. This is what we started out with: C-Flow 5.5 gallon. It's been a good little pump. I'm not upset with it. It's, you know, it's lasted us 3 months and it's still going. I mean, it's still, you know, we flush it out like we're supposed to and all that good stuff, but it's still, you know, it's still rocking. We're just going to use it as a backup. I want to have it in the, you know, in the truck as a backup. Now this one right here is kind of the gold standard of what everybody uses as far as 12 volts go. Now this isn't the gold, this isn't the platinum standard because this is only 5.5 gallons. It's not 7, but this will definitely do what we want it to do. The differences on these are not great. Just looking at them, I mean, we're about the same size. This one's a little, you know, the Everflow's a little bit longer. I bought the first one I bought has quick connects. This one has 1/2 inch threaded. So that's a little different for me. I really liked the quick connect just because, and that's the reason why I want to keep it as a backup, because I can quick connect it into my system real easy. You know, there's points of failure there. I am spraying bleach through these things, and you know, those old rings and stuff like that are not gonna last forever. But as far as like flushing out my pump, it was pretty good because I could just pop in the another quick connect that had you know, connected to a garden hose or, you know, whatever. I hooked me one up to a garden hose that I could connect to, and I just ran the garden hose through it and you know, flushed it all out. It was super easy and convenient. So this one we're gonna have to do something a little bit different. That's the reason why I made the drop stick, because I can pull it out of the chemicals. I can drop it into a fresh bucket and let it run through for a few minutes and try to make sure we get as much longevity out of this as we can, because I want this thing to last me at least through spring. You know, that's the hope, is this lasts me through spring. This one also comes with it has a fuse inline on it, so that's a little bit different. I know I saw, I think Cody Yarbrough from Southeast Softwash, this is what they use on their pumps or on their skids. Of course everybody uses them, but he was talking about Delvon, Everflow and Delvon are basically the same thing. And, you know, they'll make Delvon pumps and just put a Everflow sticker on them, but you'll know the difference because they don't have that inline fuse. That's the difference or you know, the main difference. That's the only difference noticeable. Other than that, they're the same pump basically. So we're really excited about that. You know, and we got our little box of goodies over here. We've got, you know, just extras of everything. I've got 3-way ball valves. I've got, you know, 1-inch banjos. I got filters. I've got just random littleness. I got this right here. So this is the next thing that's going on. Now these are just true union ball valves, so they don't have that whole metering system in them. So these aren't what we're going to be using, but I got these because they were a good price, and I heard great things about these true unions right here, and they feel super nice. Like the quality of work, I can take them apart and replace O-rings or whatever on the inside. They're super nice, and they just twist so smooth and everything. So we're gonna use those for our plumbing on the rig, but we're not gonna use them for this, obviously, because it's not made for this. We could. I mean, there's guys that use ball valves on their metering system, but I just wanna get the real thing, so I know exactly what I'm spraying on the house or on the roof or whatever. I want to know. I want to be able to dial that in good. So we're not going to play around with cheaping out on something like this. We're going to make sure we get the right thing. And but these are nice. I bought like 4 or 5 of these just because they were cheap. They were cheap and great reviews on them. Everybody had nothing but good things to say about them. So that's basically it. I just wanted to see this thing together, what it would look like, because I just think they look super cool. And I'm a big kid and I love toys, and I think we all are, and I love to piddle. So when I'm not actually out marketing, and I'm not actually out spraying houses, I'm either spending time with the family or I'm piddling. So that's kind of what my life looks like today. Anyway, we're going to continue to piddle. We're going to get this batch mix set up today, hopefully. Lord willing, we're going to get it rolling here in a few minutes. It shouldn't take too terribly long. All right, boys, let me show you what we got here. So we got hose reel. Now it's not mounted, but it shouldn't move too much. I think it'll be all right. I might put a bolt in there. I really don't want to, but I might. So we got 1/2 inch running into our pump, or running out from our pump to the hose reel. Then we got our drop stick coming down, going into the box, running into the pump. All right. Got my, it connects to my terminal right here, and that's terminal up. Now again, I do have a switch coming and all that good stuff, so I can mount that. Say I want to mount that on top of this lid or something, here or something like that. I've also got a remote that I'm thinking about getting. I can just hit the button. Everybody loves a clicker. I can hit the button and we'll see what happens. So let's put some water in this tank and see what she does. All right, guys, so I've got our lines primed up just by taking off my little tip, just letting the water fill out until there's no bubbles, there's no nothing. And as you can see, I mean, without a tip on it, it's spraying pretty good. So we're gonna put a tip on it. We're gonna see how far we can shoot with this thing, with the old poly wand, and that's 40 feet. That's 40 feet right there. We're at 40. So we're looking pretty good. I'm not mad at that. So anyway, we're gonna spray this little fence right here and just kind of show you how I would spray it. This is how it goes for houses and everything else. This is how we spray them. You always start at the bottom and work your way up. It's pretty simple. Start at the bottom, go all the way over. Make sure to cover everything. Go up. I overlap just a bit. I do like this gun. That's how we spray, anything. But I do like this gun as far as stuff like that, because that's quick and easy. I could do a whole side of a house pretty fast with that. And it still got a little distance on it. It's got enough to get up, second story, no problem. But I'm not gonna win any long distance speeding contests for this. So that's a wrap for us today, guys. You'll notice on the video I didn't put a filter on my inlet line, and I caught that pretty quick. So we got that slapped on, and she's running like a champ. She's ready to go spray her roof tomorrow. I've got a lot of this stuff recorded. I'm gonna try to start editing some stuff together and kind of piecing some videos together for y'all. Just showing my process of you know, how I'm starting this business from nothing, from the ground up. Struggles, victories, all that stuff is the idea of the whole channel. So if you have any questions, man, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you know, if you're here, I'm really doing this kind of right now to be able to look back on it in a year and see where we've come and see how far we've gone. So that's really my personal goal right now at this point. But if it helps some of y'all, man, more power to it. So there's that train again. Y'all be safe. Peace.